Is this thing on? What's going on? I'm gonna do a crumbl review of this week's cookies, but instead of the stupid standard scale, I'm gonna scale it in comparison to golf shots and how much I appreciate them and whether it's a good shot or a bad shot. So let's get into it. All right, so the first one we got here is the wedding cake cookie. I think that's all it's called. We're just gonna rip this one out and take a big old gobber off it. Shit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'd say it's giving like a 30-yard chip shot. Trickle onto the green, falls down the slope. 6-foot putt for par. It's not bad. That's not bad. Semi-sweet chocolate chunk. I'm a chocolate chip guy myself, so I have high expectations for this cookie. Oh, hell yeah! That's like a 5-wood. That's a 5-wood on a par 5. You gotta pipe that baby about like 220. I'm pretty new at golf. I don't know if that's good at all. And it just like lands softly in the fairway. Just leaves a short little chip onto the green. Okay, yeah, big fan. You know, I was thinking about it, and for layman terms, I think I'm gonna keep the regular scale in here with the golf shots. That way everybody can relate to what's happening inside of my mouth. So the first one, the wedding cake, I think I'm gonna give that a solid 7 out of 10. And granted, 10 is actually being the best cookie that I've ever had. If I give anything a 10, it's real. It's a real thing. So 7 out of 10 is pretty good. Chocolate chunk, I'm a chocolate chip guy. That was okay. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10 because I think that they can do better as far as chocolate goes. So we're gonna dive into what we got here?
Triple chocolate.
Triple chocolate. I've got a companion here help me out. Damn, okay. See, we vibing with that. That's got all the chocolate you want. Plus, it looks like some little marshmallow bites in there. Big fan. Big fan. Layman scale terms, we're gonna go 8 out of 10 on that baby. That is pretty solid right there. As far as a golf shot goes, I'm gonna say a nice draw drive. 300 yards. Boo! Oh shit, look at that baby go! Inside of my mouth. Cinnamon roll cookie. So my wife makes the best handmade cinnamon rolls that I've ever had. I just have not had one that's better. So this one's also, I'm gonna be very strict here, okay? They're relying on the icing a lot. Listen, I love icing, but that is carrying that cookie. They could use way more cinnamon. Yeah, look at how much of the cookie does not have cinnamon on it. It's good, don't get me wrong. I like it. But it's getting a 5.5 out of 10 for me. Because if you're gonna go cinnamon roll, that thing better slap. Golf shot wise, we're talking a bunker shot that you're getting out of the bunker, but you're not like satisfied with it. Like that trickled out of the bunker into the rough still on the edge of the green. You're like, at least it's out. Chocolate toffee cake cookie. Okay, on first look and touch, this thing is cold. It's cold in my hands. It's not often you grab a cold cookie and you're like, all right, yeah, this is probably gonna slap. But, you know, benefit of the doubt. I love Heath Bar. That's what this looks to be on the top. So let's open her up. Oh my God. That's a thick boy. Okay, so it feels like it's way more about the base layer. You barely can like taste or enjoy the toffee or like the little cream on the top. Because this bad boy is so thick, it's like biting into a brick of concrete that's like soft concrete. I don't know if that makes sense. I like it. She's going to go a little bit lower for me, though, today. Like a 6-1 out of 10. 6-1 out of 10 on layman's scale. As far as golf shots go, I'm going to give that like a 9-iron, but you're chunking it a little bit. You know, you're not getting it really anywhere close to what you're looking for. It's like a 110 shot, and then you're looking for like a 140, 145. Peanut butter cup skillet cookie. For the last but not least, I was told to leave this for the last. I'm a massive Reese's guy. I discovered recently that I'm not allergic to peanut butter anymore after 30 years of life, so I'm still catching up on peanut butter. So Reese's is naturally like one of my favorites. So again, very high expectations. Don't let me down like the rest. They have all been okay, but nothing's like blown me away yet. So let's give her a rip. Okay, I apologize for that. I lost myself a little bit in that cookie. That's above and beyond by far the best cookie out of the bunch. Number 1 out of 6. On a scale, on layman's scale, we're going to go 9. And I know that I said 10 out of 10 is the best cookie that I've ever had of all time, but I feel like there's a lot of room in there at that 9 spot, and that's there. Everything about this cookie is bomb-tastic. The cookie actual base layer, the height of it is just perfect. The bake is great. I don't know what this ice cream scoop of madness is in the middle. I think it's just like frosting or like a mousse, but delicious. And then they've got actual Reese's Pieces on there. Just love it. Love it. As far as a golf shot goes, this is like any shot that you want to hit, like you imagine it in your head. You know what? Actually, screw it. I'm calling it a 40-yard bunker shot from Bryson DeChambeau on the U.S. Open to get it 3 feet from the pin to put that bitch in for the win. That is the best. Love it. Follow if you want to see me shove some more stuff in my mouth.